Alright, what up YouTube? You already know what it is. It's the Gamer 187 back again with another video for you guys. I just finished Tomb Raider, probably about 12 or 12:30. It's 1:40 in the morning right now. Just finished Tomb Raider, and I just played like 2 or 3 multiplayer matches real quick before I decided to do this review. Now I was gonna do this review uh, in the morning or in the afternoon sometime today. But I was like, you know what, I just beat the game. Let me go ahead and do it and get it over with. So yes, Tomb Raider, and this game is fucking epic. Like, wow, like this is a fucking awesome game. Like, I mean, if there ever was a game, and I mean, there have been plenty of games that have been worth 60 and $60, and this, I can say this game is definitely well worth $60. Like, I might even pay $70 for this game. Well, no, that's a lie. uh I don't pay no $70 for no damn game. But yeah, this game is definitely worth $60. So if if you're thinking about getting Tomb Raider, definitely go pick it up. It's well worth the money. I guarantee you. Going on this journey with Lara Croft. Yes, Laura, not Lara. I said Laura. I mean, going on this journey with Lara Croft, it was amazing. Like, every mission, every every step of the way, it felt like I was right there with her. Experiencing this, and I haven't played a game that I felt like that in a long time. Like, I mean, this game. One of my friends on PSN actually asked me, how I felt about the game, and um, if I like this game more than better, if I thought this game was better than Uncharted, and I told him, like, yeah, definitely. Like, I love the game, and I told him, I love Uncharted 2 and 3. I had my feelings about Uncharted 1. Um, but I say I love Uncharted 2 and 3, but this definitely takes the cake. Like, this definitely beats Uncharted 3. This definitely beats Uncharted hands down. Like, this Tomb Raider is the shit. Like, I applaud Crystal Dynamics for what they did with this game. I'm glad they took their time with it. They wanted to make it right. You know, this is their baby, and it came out. It came out great. Like, it's really good. So I'm gonna give you guys my review of the game. Hopefully, I'm gonna try not to miss anything, and I'm gonna try not to mess the review up by saying the wrong thing or anything like that. So don't, so you guys don't bash me or anything like that. This is my review about how I feel about the game. You know, I'm I'm definitely thinking about popping this back in, maybe like tomorrow or something like that, and replaying the story, because it was that great of a story. So this game definitely does have replay value. um and of course, I'll get to the multiplayer side of things. But yeah, so the single player is basically, uh you know they're on a ship, and they're going someplace, and then you have all the characters. You have Jonah. Sorry if you heard that. That was my phone. You have this guy named Jonah, who's like a Samoan type of looking dude. He kind of looks like that dude from, if you guys remember that movie 50 First Dates. He doesn't look exactly like the dude. I mean, I think the dude in 50 First Dates was a little bigger, but they're both Samoan, so put two and two together. But whatever. But yeah, Jonah is like the big Samoan type of dude. And we had Whitman. He's the the scientist looking dude with the glasses, Roth, who was I think Roth was he was looking after Laura or something like that. I guess he was like a father figure or something like that. I can't really remember who he was. And then had Alex, the geeky looking computer nerd looking dude, and Sam, um, the young chick, and the black chick. I can't think of what the black chick's name, but she really pissed me off, man. And I like straight up like this. I wanted to slap the shit out of this chick. Like straight up, like I mean, she was pissing me off. Like running her mouth to Laura. She's out there killing wolves and shooting dudes in the head with arrows and swimming in blood and what I'm saying, just basically risking her life. Like, I mean, trying to do the shit that they do, and especially in this game and like the Uncharted games, trying to do this shit, like I would fucking die trying to jump up climb mountains, and I'm climbing shit, all of a sudden shit starts breaking and or shit starts falling. I'm like 50 feet in the air and shit like that. I would die, like literally. Like, I would have to be trained heavily to do the shit that Lara Croft does in this game. But it all looks awesome though. It looks so awesome. But anyway, yeah, so they're on the ship, and then things go. She's doing her voiceover, and then things just go to shit. Like the ship starts getting fucked up, and then Laura, she jumps and tries to, Roth tries to grab her, but he ends up letting her go. And then next thing you know, she's on her own, and then she has to find her way back to Roth and everything like that. And then that's basically where the story kicks off. And then now she's on her own. And I like the fact that they shown her, at one part of the game where she kills the dude. Like, she's just so terrified, and she's oh my god, I'm crying. She's crying and shit. And then, like, as you progress through the game, she's fucking shooting dudes in the face and arrows in the eye and the face, and stabbing them in the leg with the arrow, shooting them in the leg. I always shoot the guys in the leg because they tell you in the game, to stun your enemy, shoot them in the leg, and and do that. So I do that. But I liked that they shown her progress like that. I thought it was really good. Um, the story, it definitely kept me interested. Like I said, when I was playing this game, I felt like I was right there with Laura, like going through what she's going through. Like, it was just amazing. Um, Let me see if I'm missing anything. The graphics were amazing. Like, I mean, there was like one scene where she was talking to somebody on the walkie-talkie or whatever, and I switched the camera over, and I did a close-up on her face to see. And as she was talking, her lips weren't moving. It wasn't really a big deal, but it wasn't really nothing. I wasn't really worried about it. But yeah, the graphics, I loved how the island looked, and everything like that. And I love when it rained, saying the raindrops like hit your TV and then they just go away. And if she's really dirty, she gets in water, the water washes off all the dirt and blood off of her and everything. um as far as the gameplay, now the gameplay was really good. The only problem I had with the gameplay was, there are times when you find the axe or whatever, and then you climb on those buildings, and then sometimes during the game, you're jumping from place to place, and then you hit that button and nothing happened. You just fall. you know, but you could hit the button, but you still fall. I don't know if that happened to you guys, but it happened to me. Um, so that was probably my only problem with with the gameplay. The guns. Uh, and I hate how some of the guns sound in the game. I said the guns sound like especially on the multiplayer. The AK sound like Fourth of July poppers or some shit. Like they could have made the gun sound a little better. Excuse me. Um, but yeah, the just everything. The gameplay was amazing. The story, definitely a great story, kept me on my toes. Um, And there was one emotional scene. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody who hasn't beat the game yet, but there was a real scene that I was like, damn man, I wish things would have happened the other way. All I'm gonna say is it involves a ship. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Laura. Why am I saying Laura? Laura. Damn, I done fucked it up. Laura goes back to the ship, and then that's all I'm gonna say. She goes back to the ship to save someone, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah. So let's talk about the multiplayer real quick because it's getting at 12 minutes. But the multiplayer part of things. Now I said that I didn't like the multiplayer, and to be honest with you, I I hate it. I don't hate it as much, anymore. Like I hated it when I first played it, but now it's actually starting to grow on me, and I can't believe I'm saying this about the multiplayer, but it is starting to grow on me. But I mean, it is still a bad multiplayer in my opinion. It is still bad. It needs a lot of work. Like I mean, there's one map I hate. It's the map where it's raining and it has that thing that keeps going up and keeps going up and down, and I hate those freaking electrical things. Those things you can put them up, and if your enemy walks by it, and then you just get electrocuted. Like I hate those things. Or the landmines, I hate those things. Because and I half the time I don't even hear them. Like I could just be walking, and next thing you know, I'll just hear like a little noise. Excuse me. I'll just hear a little noise, and then boom, I'm blown up. But yeah, the multiplayer, it definitely needs work, but it is it's starting to grow on me. It is starting to get pretty fun. Um, One thing I want to point out, before when I was playing the multiplayer, before I didn't have. You can see my controller right here. See, I got the right there. See, I got on the Control Freaks right there. So before I played a couple matches without my Control Freaks on, and it's like my gun was just going everywhere. It was going all over the place. And then when I popped the Control Freaks on, it actually helped out a lot. So I say definitely, if you like Control Freaks, definitely, or I mean, you don't have to use them. I mean, that's just my choice. I like to use them, because like I said, when I wasn't using them, the my gun was going all over the place, and then once I put them on, I was able to control my gun a little more. So I mean, to each his own. Some of you guys don't need to use them. Some of you guys might like to use them. I mean, I like to use them when I'm playing. So yeah, definitely play them when you get on the multiplayer. But yeah, the multiplayer, the graphics. I wish the graphics would look way better. I wish they would look like the single player in the multiplayer, because the graphics in the multiplayer are, to me, are bad. I hate the way the graphics look in the multiplayer. But like I said, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the multiplayer is actually getting, it's getting pretty good to play on. So, you know, uh, give it a try. It's not the best multiplayer in the world by far. It is, hell no, definitely not the best multiplayer in the world. But you know what I'm saying? Just give it a try. You might like it. You might grow into it like I did. But to me, it's still a pretty bad multiplayer. Um, but yeah, so Tomb Raider, you guys definitely go pick this up. Um, Damn, almost 16 minutes. I did not want to make this review this long. I do apologize. Um, but yeah, Tomb Raider, man, if it wasn't for the multiplayer, I'd give this game a 10. Like, straight up and down, 10. Like, that's how good this game is. Don't spend your money on weak games. Get a game that you're gonna love, and I guarantee you, GameStop, Walmart, Best Buy, Target, wherever you have to go at your local games are sold, definitely go get a copy of Tomb Raider because you are not gonna want to miss how epic this game is. It is amazing. A bomb ass single player, an okay multiplayer, needs work. Um, but definitely a great choice if you're a gamer. Definitely. So yeah, Tomb Raider. That was my review, you guys. So I'm gonna get up out of here. And I will see you guys on my next video. Peace.